Pretty cool stuff. Well, I'm off to Belgium. There are 7 programs, all kinds of competitors that I won't even mention here, but it's exciting. Are they doing
Not leaking info on the social. Good. Enjoy this trip, huh? Report back soon.
Like going big trip after
International? Sure, Japan. Australia.
MP.
The MP basketball giveaway game. Come to the arena, watch the game, bring the family, and go home with an MP basketball.
A reminder, folks, this year for our next giveaway, Gym Bag Day. Come out and receive a free Timberwolves. Gym Bag.
Don't forget about our next fan giveaway day, where all attendees will receive a Timberwolves mascot mini flag. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a Timberwolves mascot mini flag. We want your time up here to be enjoyable, incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Timberwolves along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Timberwolves fans, our promotional credit calendar giveaway is almost here. Come to the game and the first 10,000 players in attendance will receive.
And it's all happening in Minnesota from the Target Center in Minneapolis. The Spurs taking on the Timberwolves. For San Antonio, on the outside looking in, 9th place in the West, but there's time to move up. T-Wolves, Spurs, and we'll be right back for the tip-off. Hello and welcome. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Minnesota, and they've got the top spot of the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And checking out the Spurs, now 9 games behind.
Checking out San Antonio, their slow start has revealed some of this team's problems. Problems that we didn't really know they had.
The one positive is that it's early. You don't want to peak too soon, and they are far from their peak. We know how good a team like this is, and they have a lot of time to turn it around.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sochan and Wemby. Then it's Stephon Castle, and it's Rodman in at the 3 spot. And for Minnesota, MP is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Cole Anthony, then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Edwards in a 2-guard. And one thing we've been keeping track of here, MP's not in my house declaration. He wants them to be the best home team in this league.
Well, it hasn't taken him long to make his point. They've been outstanding at home, largely because his teammates and their fans were inspired by his comments. No one wants to come into this arena and play these guys right now. It's just too intense, and there's too much noise. It's insane.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. RJ San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Now here's Sochan. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Edwards, a pass to Anthony. Here's Edwards. He's guarded by Castle. Screen by MP. 6 to shoot. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. MP's got 5 now. How about the promotion put on by the facilities here this evening? Everyone in attendance was able to pick up a brand new shirt and hat for free.
But you know, it's little gestures like this one that go a long way with the community. In the grand scheme, a hat and a shirt don't cost the team too much, but it can make a world of difference to a young fan enjoying their first NBA game.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
Pass to Castle. Sohan outside. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
MP looking around. To the inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Morris outside. Pass to Rodman. San Antonio moving the ball around. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Fade away. MP shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Wembanyama from the wing. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
How can you even guard someone who is 7'4" on the catch and shoot? Quick answer, you can't.
And the Spurs making a change here. Harper's checked in. And here's MP from outside. Pure from 3-point range. MP's got 10 points in the game. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And the basket by Edwards.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Castle a screen on Anthony. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Randall, down low. Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season, and some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now, and their opponents do too. And as the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get.
Now here's Edwards. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And here's MP from outside. Wembanyama with some nice D. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Sohan, the pass to Harper. Morris for 3. San Antonio again can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
MP, the pass to Gafford. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And that's a great read out of the 2-man game for MP.
Spurs trail by 3. Castle outside. Sohan outside. They need this. They grab their own miss. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Allen, he's checked in for Gafford. De Silva comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Vassell in for Edwards. Here's De Silva to the middle. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And while we can, let's bring up a list of the top scorers across the NBA in the past month. MP, number 1.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Sohan outside. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. MP outside. Allen, the pass to MP. Vassell outside. Back to MP from downtown, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 4. Wembanyama, the open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Wembanyama's got 6.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Top of the key. Again, the Timberwolves score.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Morris outside. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. 20 feet out. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Tries to save it. The shot by Sohan, no good.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Spurs trail by 6. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Spurs with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Sohan. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Morris.
Castle.
56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Jackson. Castle for 3. Nice D from Vassell. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Throws it up high, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. From deep, Wembanyama, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Screen by MP. On the wing, MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to De Silva. Here's Allen. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Devin Vassell out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's MP in at small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 17.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Allie, great info there. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Randall, a screen on Castle. MP, the pass to Randall. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assisted by
MP's got 3 assists in the game. Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Rodman. Castle outside. Launches it. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. MP, the pass to Reed. And the shot's good. And it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, excellent find by MP. Passes like this really help team chemistry.
Pass to Castle. To halt the run. Puts up a three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And Minnesota making a change here. Gafford's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Jackson, and it's Morris in for James. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component. Converting off the turnover, the length of Wembanyama can be so disruptive defensively.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Randall outside. MP outside. Back to Randall. It's stolen away. Here's Harper. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And stolen by Edwards. They push it up 4 on 3. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Minnesota shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Brooks, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Bell, he's checked in for San Antonio.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Morris passes to Bell. Morris, a screen on Gafford. Here's Bell. Shot clock at 6. Morris for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Timberwolves lead by 11. And here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Bell. Baseline try. Wembanyama. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
Here's Wembanyama following the three-pointer by Minnesota. MP with the block.
What a good job by MP, staying connected to the shooter, rejecting the shot.
Pass to Gafford. Brooks outside. On the wing, MP. No good with the triple.
Yeah, I know. He usually makes you pay from that range.
Stolen by Vassell. To the paint. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Now here's Morris. 17 points in his last outing. Wembanyama screen. Inside. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think it's more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Nice shot by Morris.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Now here's Castle. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Allen finds Anthony. And here's MP from outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
San Antonio's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Rodman, the pass to Sohan. To the wing on the left. Wembanyama, no good.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Here's Morris, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Sohan, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw no good. The Silva's checked in for Brooks. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The Spurs shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Castle on the wing. Morris outside. To end the run. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. A huge 24-point lead for them. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. For the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No surprise to see Giannis take home the award. It's almost a surprise when he doesn't win it. Very impressive. Lately, he's been at his very best, which for him is as good as it possibly gets.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Timberwolves.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
Man, what do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Then it's Stephon Castle, and it's Morris in at the 1. Just 4 to shoot. That one's wide left. Minnesota's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game.
Hey, yo, right here!
MP against Morris. Here's MP. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Anthony against Morris. Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
The problem with Wemby is how do you guard someone that doesn't have to jump to dunk?
Gafford the screen, and here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3. MP's got 34.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Morris. Lays it up and banks it in. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Good work there as it goes. Wembanyama's got 14.
There is no defensive rebound that is secure with Wemby lurking. That's a good play.
Back to Castle. And he converts the layup.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. MP, the pass to Anthony. MP outside. MP, a screen on Castle. Edwards for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the shot goes in. 16 points for him.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And here's MP from outside. Minnesota again missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Rodman, no good.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
From deep, MP. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And here's MP from outside. Book it, and it's Randall with the assist. MP's got 40 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis. Oh, yes!
Whoa!
Throw it down!
Oh! And nice quick hands there on Edwards. And a heads-up play to start the break off the steal.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Back to Randall. Pass to MP. From outside the arc. Randall can't hit. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. With the step back. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 18.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gafford. Dylan Brooks comes in for Randall. And it's Vassell in for Edwards. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harper's checked in. Pass to Brooks. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
You know, Richard, when you think about work rate, Dylan Brooks and the effort with which he plays comes to mind.
Yeah, we created statistics based on effort. Oh, Dylan Brooks would be one of the guys on the top of the list. Energy exerted, contact plays, bumps. He does everything to agitate the offensive player.
MP, the pass to Brooks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Stephon Castle.
Such a tenacious competitor. When Brooks looks to score inside, he is so skilled at finding ways to draw contact.
San Antonio has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Castle on the wing, Brooks defending. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at Morris, and in dunk contest voting, he's third, a premier athlete in the NBA.
Well, the fans want to see him fly, and us broadcasters, we want him in. I expect to see him compete during All-Star Weekend, believe that.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend, watching guys just fly through the air, and I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. De Silva's checked in. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Here's the pick. Pass to Vassell. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Castle. And he banks in the layup. Castle's got his third basket on the night right there. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's Reed. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 8 assists here tonight. Out left to the wing. Here's Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. MP with the block.
Oh, man. MP met him at the summit. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Out to the wing. On the wing, MP. 6 on the shot clock. Shots blocked. Morris for 3. The rebound by MP.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
To the middle. Hey, there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Morris.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
MP left side. Reed finds MP. Gets some space and parries the jumper. MP's got 42 in the game.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything.
MP outside. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. MP is out there with Dylan Brooks, and it's Fleming in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Outside, DiVincenzo. The kick out to Edwards. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Sohan with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Castle against MP.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
And he drops it first. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Back to Brooks. It's Edwards on the wing. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. No good on the 3.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Morris outside. Pass to Castle. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, BA, we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
That's a key foul. That's his 5th. He's got to be smart the rest of the way.
Here's Wembanyama, and he comes up with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 14 points now in the second half.
Look, when he's that close, you have absolutely no chance against Wemby.
DiVincenzo on the wing, back to MP. Fader on the way, and the bucket is good. MP's got 47 points.
They're just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The fadeaway, and Minnesota again with a bucket.
Just taking what the defense allows. That's MP.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Rodman. Back to Castle, 5 to shoot. Off target from outside. And for Minnesota, they're shooting the rock at 58%. Another one falls! Amazing! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
And there is no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
MP, that one's good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Castle outside. Here's Morris. Sohan inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Naz Reid's checked in for Minnesota. De Silva comes in for Brooks. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
They need everything they can get right now, but can't leave points on the table.
Here's MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
Such a talented player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And here's Minnesota now. The 3 is up. Good! That's another bucket!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Castle outside. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what.
MP, great win tonight against very tough competition. This is becoming one of the toughest places to play in the league. Why is that?
Yeah, that's a natural result of how hard.
Over to you, BA.
All right, Jennifer. Thank you.